I want to talk to a former immigration officer and chair of think tank Migration Watch UK, which campaigns to reduce immigration, Alp Mehmet. Thank you so much for joining us on BBC News. What's your reaction to what's happening at Manson?
Well, firstly, what happened yesterday, I think, was horrific. It's dreadful that we should have scenes like that. We don't know. There was an unhinged person really throwing a couple of Molotov cocktails, as they were described. I think that's a separate issue, and really, I'm not sure that we should be discussing it. Not that you intended to, I'm sure. On the other hand, I think we're beginning to lose sight of why we have this problem. This year, we're within tens of reaching 40,000. We have had over 25,000 people cross the Channel over the past 4 months. That is why we have the problem, not because they're not being placed in hotels or whatever. It is always going to be a problem for so long as they arrive in these sort of numbers. And that, I'm afraid, is a fact that we have to accept.
OK, well, you talk about reducing numbers, but surely people who want to come to this country are going to try to come to the country anyway, for whatever reason that may be it they're desperate to escape war, to escape their country, or they're being trafficked by human traffickers. They will try to get into this country, and many people argue that there must be safer ways of getting them into the country, of allowing them to apply for asylum, and indeed of housing them and looking after them while they are waiting for that decision. Because you have to remember, you know as well as I do, many asylum seekers who come to this country, the majority of their cases are accepted. They're given asylum at the end of it.
None of those who are coming across the Channel, we know for sure that not all of those who are coming across the Channel are fleeing persecution. What are the reasons for them coming over from Albania, for goodness sake? 12,000 so far this year, 10,000 of them male adults. It isn't simply a case. And if we are doing so much for those who are in genuine need, hundreds of thousands have come here as a result of our taking them in because they're seeking refuge. But doing it this way, of simply allowing people to come and immediately housing them, is simply not the way to do it. Everyone in this country, I'm sure, would take the sensible approach of saying, right, if people want to come here, then they should make their reasons clear. And if we can allow them into the country, if we can take them in, then of course they will be given permission to come here.
Okay.
But to suggest that we need people and therefore we must let them and accept everyone who sets into a dinghy and illegally crosses the Channel, because that's what it is, I just think that's madness.
OK, Alp Mehmet from Migration Watch, thank you very much for your time. Good to talk to you.